What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Fans Hobby Galva Tyranno, their version of a masterpiece scale Armada Galvatron. So this is pretty much a straight repaint of their Meg Tyranno, their Megatron, and I really like that figure. I thought it was really cool. This one was sent to me by Carl S. Thanks for allowing me to take a look at it. I did want to see kind of how it looks and if there's any changes. I'm not sure if the face is different, but as far as the tank itself, it is pretty much 100% the same, but you get some new colors here. Let's take a quick look around. You get some nice silver and gold, nice tampos there. The blue, navy blue there, silver and gold there, more tampos. Purple here, purple on the back, silver here on the rear. Overall, a nice looking tank. It still has the rubber treads. It does roll. And we have all the same gimmicks. You can rotate this around. We can raise this up and down. It does have the oscillating cannon with the light up feature, which I haven't put the batteries in, so it's not going to light up here. We also have all the little gimmicks and doors. Let's take a look. Make sure colors are different, so might as well look at it. You can fold out that ramp. We can take this guy, and this will plug in right here. And you got the little armature. So you get that. We can also open up this, and we have this little capturing device. So if he wants to capture, he wouldn't capture Leader 1, but he could capture a Autobot on that. On the Mac, we have opening ramps here, and actually during my previous review I discovered you have to fold these hands in like that. That's why they have that joint, which will allow you to get the vehicle inside there and store it cleanly without, having trouble fitting it. So you can have that. So he's got a little hole right here. It is basically the same as the original, but you can plug that in. We also get another feature here underneath there. So you can open this up and pull out this, which gives you a little ramp. Actually, first you got to flip open the road, or the little track. Put him here, and you can press the button, and you can fire him off. Nice little setup there. And then one more, you've got this right here. Lift up this door, and grab this piece from in here. We can lift this up, lift up the little targeting piece there, fold out the little blast doors, and then you're going to take this, you can pull out on this, so you get the guns. This is going to plug in right here. And now you got a little battle station, and you can use that for this guy. So let's get him transformed. We can open these arms, bring down the legs, fold these into the back of the legs, come to the top here, you can open up this. You can take the arms and bring these out so he can hold, or pretend to hold, little battle station. So there you go. And we got one more little thing here. If you come to the top here, there's a little button right here on the back of the turret. So click that button, it'll open that up and open this up. And here you've got a little handle, and that handle is so that you can take Leader 1. And I actually don't know if this guy was still called Leader 1, or if he even had Leader 1 for the Galvatron. I'm guessing yes. And there you go. He can sit there and command it. You can still load the missiles in here. It still has the firing gimmick where you press the little button right here, and that'll fire off the gimmick, the missiles. All right, now let's get Galva Tyranno transformed into his robot mode. And this will be a relatively short review because since we've already transformed him on camera for the first version, we're not going to show it here. We'll just get it transformed off camera, and we'll be right back. All right, and there is Galva Tyranno in his robot mode, and it looks really good. I like the overall contrast and colors. So we got some new paint here. You got the gold along the head. This pinkish color is just a plastic color. You got some silver accents here, gold accents and tampos, silver here on the arms and the crotch plate. We have some silver, gold, and navy blue, and then silver here for the toe, gold tampos there. Coming to the side, you can see we've got some details here on the tank tread. I forgot to mention this during the review of the previous one, but these tank treads actually collapse down to be more compact. And there's a little switch here, so if you have that switch down, you can't collapse it. So you're going to lift this up for robot mode, push it in, and now it gives you that more compact look, which I like. One to the back, here's the turret. It's got that nice contrast. Overall, the colors are really good. Now, he does look identical. I don't think they changed anything here, including the face sculpt. Let's just get in close so you can see the head sculpt. It looks the same as the original. You do still get the alternate face, which I haven't even opened, but you get this right here. It's just a straight face. The yelling face obviously looks a lot better. It does still have the light up gimmick in there, which I haven't put the batteries in, but it doesn't seem like they've changed the face to match Galvatron from the cartoon. Speaking of the cartoon, let's take a quick look at that cartoon image. Overall, I think the colors and the look of him, pretty good match to the Armada Galvatron. But the face sculpt, I think, is pretty much the same. As far as the features and accessories, everything is pretty much identical to what we had before. You still have the flip-out knives here on both of the arms. You can still fold down this handle here, and then he can hold on to that handle as he fires his own gun there. That looks good. You can also switch this around, so if you prefer, you can have this kind of slung on his back, just down to the side like that. Or you can actually flip this whole thing around to the front. You can basically like flip it downwards, pull it out, flip it down, and then you can rotate the whole midsection. I'm not going to do it because it's kind of a silly thing here, but you can have that look if you prefer. It's nice that they build in these options for people who want to display it in different ways. As far as articulation, it is the same. I'll go over it here just so you can see. The head is on a ball joint. Gets up to there, down to there. It's a double ball peg, so you can actually get the head forward more. By the way, these ears are the kind of larger ears. If you want, you can use the smaller ears. These don't seem to stay very well. These have like a nice ridge to hold on. So I prefer these just because they stay better, but you can pick the one that you prefer as far as the look. The shoulders can move back and forth, and they can kind of accordion up and down, but it looks best like that in my opinion. Shoulders go up on a ratchet joint here, rotate around on a ratchet joint, and you have a rotation at the bicep. Double jointed elbow will get you the full bend. Rotation at the wrist. You have a bend here at the outer wrist, and then the fingers will bend and they're individually articulated. And then the thumb is on a ball joint. Nicely done hands on this figure. Rotation at the waist. You have an ab crunch here, so you can get that forward and back. I mentioned all the movement here on the gun. Coming to the legs, you have hip skirts, so they'll move out of the way. Legs will go up to there on a ratchet, back to there, out to the side. You have a bend here, which is really for transformation, but then you have single jointed knee, gets you 90 degrees, nice cover down piece here. Ankle tilts, pivot back and forth, and a rotation at the thigh, which I forgot to mention, around a universal. So plenty of articulation on this guy. Same as the original, but it does work quite nicely. And before we get out of here, let's take a look at the Target Master. You got the nice yellow paint for the eyes, maroon and pink plastic, and then silver accents here and there. Here's the back. It does have the same articulation as the original. The head's on a ball joint. You get an ab crunch here. The arms can rotate all the way around on a ball joint. You have a bend at the elbow, 90 degrees. You have legs that will go up to there, Back to there, out to the side a little bit. Don't pull too hard, you'll break it. 90-degree bend at the knee, and that's it for this guy. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the Magic Square Optimus Prime. I don't have an Armada version of Optimus Prime, so this will have to do. But you can see he's a very large version of Megatron. Just big, imposing, looks really nice. So final recommendations on the Fans Hobby Galva Tyranno. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I'm going to recommend it. I think this is a really good figure. I think they could have done a little bit better job on the face sculpt there, or differentiated him somehow from the Megatron, but it's pretty darn close to the look you'd want for the cartoon. I do like the new colors here on the Minicon, which I have mounted on his shoulder there. So all that looks nice. But if you're expecting something new here, just expect it to be a straight repaint. There really isn't anything new on this figure. But if you're a big fan of this character, definitely recommend picking it up. If not, then you'll probably be happy having the Meg Tyranno figure. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Carl for sending this for review, and we'll see you next time.